So I want to talk about one of the most interesting tornadoes in history, which is this one behind me, the 2007 Elie tornado in Elie, Manitoba. Now, this particular tornado is famous for a couple reasons. Number one, it is the first and only F5 or EF5 tornado ever confirmed in Canada. It is also one of the most narrow F5s ever recorded in history, and it was also the last F5 ever recorded in history because Canada adopted the EF scale not long after this tornado happened. Now, this tornado was interesting for a couple reasons. Number one is it never was any larger than 150 yards wide, which is relatively narrow for a violent tornado. Generally, those F4, F5 tornadoes end up being large wedges, whereas this one was relatively narrow for most of its cycle. But in addition to that, it also traveled in a weird pattern. So most tornadoes, for the most part, travel from the southwest to the northeast in this direction. This tornado, however, touched down up here northwest of Elie, moved southeast, went across, took a hard right, and then did a loop around this area, and then dropped down here, went due east, and then did another loop when it came into town, then turned around and it finally dissipated down here a little bit southeast of where it first started. Now, this particular damage caused no injuries and no deaths and did a significant amount of damage to that area of town. However, there's a specific video that shows the exact reason this tornado received an F5 rating. Now, in the next video clip I'm going to show you, you're going to see at the very beginning what I'm talking about. So if you look right here just to the left, it'll come around that red part right there that gets launched across and then disintegrates. That is an entire house that had been well built and bolted to its foundation that the tornado picked up in one piece and disintegrated in the air. If you watch it here again, you can see the house get picked up, swirled around still in one piece, and then disintegrate and fly off. And because this tornado happened after the United States adopted the EF rating, so this tornado happened on June 22nd, 2007, and the United States adopted the EF scale February 1st, 2007, this tornado was evaluated with the F scale and the EF scale, and is one of the few confirmed tornadoes to have received both an F5 rating and an EF5 rating.